Butter or margarine? I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what I think while I'm showing you how to make your own butter at home. Margarine or butter? Which one to use? No. My family switched to butter because I learned how to make butter at home. A friend of my husband was making butter with his wife, and I googled how to make your own butter, and we've kind of been doing it ever since. And then when I got a little bit more education on butter, I was really surprised. Now, margarine, by definition, is a butter substitute that is made with vegetable oils or animal fat, shortening. Versus butter, by definition, is a pale yellow edible fatty substance made by churning cream. Okay? So we're going to make our own butter by churning heavy cream. Now, a couple months back, well, not a couple months back, maybe a year or two ago, when we first started doing this, before we got our lovely Vitamix, we were pouring this cream into a jar, covering it and shaking it for about 45 minutes, wasn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Did you like doing that?
No, very hard work.
Everybody, you don't need a shake weight. Just shake it. And now I have misplaced the top for this, so we will not be demonstrating that today. We will be using the Vitamix. In the Vitamix, this process takes about 20 minutes, half the time. It's very easy. And all you do is take your heavy cream, pour it into your Vitamix, all of that goodness.
Now, how much heavy cream do you have?
This bottle is 1 quart.
Okay.
This bottle is 1 quart. And get my Vitamix going here. We're going to cut as each process goes because this is a 3-step process. First, it's cream, then it's whipped cream, then it's chunks, or the butter starts to separate from the buttermilk. And that lovely buttermilk that you'll see at the end can be used in some delicious cornbread. So let's start our little machine here. I'm going to start it on high to get it churning. And you can pause it. This is the whipped cream. This is the second stage. This is what our heavy cream has turned into. And you can add some sweetener to this, so you could use this in a recipe. It's very delicious. And now the fats will start to separate from the buttermilk. We're going to keep on churning. Keep on churning it. We're getting there. The consistency of whipped cream is still there, but you can see it's kind of liquidy at the bottom. That's our butter coming out. Because it is possible to over churn your butter, and then you can't get it back. So I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to pour it into my coriander. Okay, now that our mixture is done, I'm going to go pour it in the coriander. Remember that lovely juice coming out is buttermilk. And there's our butter. I'm going to try to squeeze it out the best I can. We're actually going to try to rinse it a little bit to get some of that buttermilk off. Nothing's going to happen to your butter. Just rinse it off with some cold water to try to get that buttermilk to drain out of there. I accidentally got water in the buttermilk, which is okay. I just wanted to show you the buttermilk. Unless we're going to use it the same day, I don't usually save the buttermilk. So I'm going to pick up a little butter here and squeeze it, maybe a little less, and squeeze it out. You see all that buttermilk still coming out. Remember, you can use that for some good old cornbread. What else can you use it for? My husband here is a good old country boy, so he knows what you can use that buttermilk for.
It's about the best thing I'm hearing is cornbread.
I think he wants some cornbread. I should have saved that buttermilk. And then just get yourself a nice container, some type of container to put it in. And I like to mold it to my container. Get a little bit more. We made a lot of butter here, so 1 liter of heavy cream makes a lot of butter. Just make sure you're squeezing out all of that heavy cream or buttermilk. So I think if you don't, I haven't had it happen yet, but if you don't squeeze enough of the buttermilk out, your butter won't last as long, is what I'm understanding. You just pack it down in there. And a little butter spread. Might need 2 of these, huh? Put a little bit more in there. When I make fresh butter, my family goes through this pretty fast because we use this on just about everything. And even with being on a diet, it's always better just to use real butter, but just use butter. Even with stuff that says no fat, no sugar, just use the good stuff. Your body will thank you for it instead of eating the processed, unnatural stuff. Okay, so there you have it. Your own butter to use on whatever you like. Crackers, your morning toast, whatever. Actually made. So this is how much I made out of 1 liter of heavy cream. This is your nice fatty butter. Now, what I wanted to say about butter is that so far, all the things that we read about when things say 0 sugar, no sugar, low fat, and all of this, that it kind of is processed. So if we learn to eat or relearn, teach ourselves how to eat again, then the natural things that we were eating, like our butters and our lard and things like that, won't affect us too bad with the high blood pressure and the diabetes and things like that. Everything's in moderation. So that's why I switched my family back to real butter, because we know where it comes from. We know these ingredients. When you look at the back of these things, I mean, if you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. Even get a zoom in of that. Nope. I'll take a picture of it and put it on the side there. But you know, that's what I think. You go to the grocery store, if you look at the labels of things that you're buying, if you can't pronounce something on a label or you don't know what it is, even if you look it up and you still don't know what it is, don't get it. Leave it there. Pick things that have 1 to 5 ingredients that you know what it is. If you don't know what's in your food, then don't put it into your body, because you could have an allergic reaction to it. These people with gluten allergies now, and wheat allergies, and egg allergies, peanut allergies, it's just insane. And then if companies are taking constituents from these foods or oils or things like that and putting them into the foods, and you're sensitive to a concentration of that constituent, it's going to make you sick. It's going to make things happen to your body. So it's wise to just go back to the natural things and have a healthy body formula. So eat how you want to feel. Make your butter. Drop a line below. Let me know if you made your butter, if it was easy or not. And you know you can infuse these things. You can infuse garlic, rosemary. What else is aromatic? Thyme, dill. A lot of different herbs you can infuse with this. I just use it plain and unsalted. You know, trying to cut back on the salt. I'm a salty. Okay.